Well, brake clean is kind of hard on the paint. Bubbled it up, but I got most of that cleaned off. I'm going to investigate why that might be leaking. But carb cleaner is not so rough on paint, and I got this cleaned up pretty good. Yeah, the exhaust is, I don't know. If I just paint that, it's going to bubble up again. I think it's just going to be what it is. But yeah, that's about all the cleaning I'm going to do. We're going to get back in, and I am going to adjust that high-low linkage. But that's really what I wanted to get to there, and then the hard starting. Obviously, I pulled the, I got to figure out, I think this pump's good, but I'm going to put a new one on it anyhow and just put this one away. So that's where I'm at with it. Yeah, just be careful when using brake clean on painted parts. It will take the paint off. Okay, so now that I got things cleaned up, I went ahead and pulled the carter pin. So what I want to do now is I want to turn that in about 2 turns. And I don't think I'm going to be able to do it by hand. Let me get my pliers. Need my bigger pliers. You know what? I think that might be all further it's going to go. Yeah, I think that's all further it's going to go. Yeah, that was all the way in. I only got about a 1/4 turn out of it, so I put it back where it was because it was working. I think I found some of my stiffness. That slot that's down in there, I guess, got squeezed together, so I just opened it up with the screwdriver. So yeah, that moves free now. Alright, I'm going to put the carter pin back in it and call that one done. Alright, I think I found my high range issue. Watch that bolt right there. The shift linkage just hitting that bolt. I think what I'm going to try to do is see if we can find a shorter bolt and put in there. Yep, definitely hitting. It goes into low nice. Here's neutral, but high doesn't just quite have enough throw in my opinion, and it's because the shifter's hitting that bolt. All right, let me work on that. Well, I sure like that. Right on top, first bolt. It's a good 1/2 inch shorter. So let me throw that in there and see how it's going to shift. All right, we are going detent to detent now. Low, neutral, high, and it's on the detent. So yeah, it was that bolt causing my problem. All right, problem fixed. So I guess once I get that done, and I'm going to check the I'm going to drain some oil out of it just to make sure that no water got in it. But the other challenge is going to be fitting a round peg into a square hole. So yeah, probably going to have to build some kind of custom bracket. That pump's probably 35 years old. These are the new style, so if I build a custom bracket, now these can be mounted this way or this way, so I need to figure out which way I want to go with it. I think I got a plan for the fuel pump. So this is the fuel in, this is the pulse line, and that's the fuel out to the carburetor. So I want to use a scrap piece of metal, and I've got this marked out. So this is fuel in, so this is going to bolt right in there somewhere. And what I want to do is line up the fuel outline out to that hole there. And then for the pulse, I'm probably going to have to pop another hole right here. Gives me an opportunity to check how that drill bit sharpener works. And then obviously the fuel end's going to come up through the fuel filter, just like it did for this pump. So that's my plan. I'm going to round the corners off and clean it up. It'll get painted black, get all the holes drilled, get everything to line up off that hole right there. That's going to be the starting point. Obviously I need to pop another hole in it and then drill a couple little, maybe trim some of that off and drill the 2 mounting screws for right here. So that's my plan for tomorrow. See if I can fabricate something up to mount this fuel pump there. Thanks for watching.